All right, today's Sunday, December 29th, and it is 6:17 p.m. And I'm about to start knitting the Oslo hat by Petite Knit. And this is a pattern, this is like the third time that I've knit this pattern. And you can see this is my example from the past. This is like the cream colored version that I've knit. What I like about this pattern is it's a very classic design. I like the fact that it's all stockinette. It's also held using 2 strands of fingering weight yarn because that makes a really thick fabric. So it's triple folded. It's just a classic beanie basically. But what I realized with this one was most of the things that I knit tend to be this beige kind of color. It's a color that I really like to knit with, and I needed to have one that is a good contrasting color so that I can wear the beanie with another piece of knitwear and have it be two different, like not 2 shades of beige basically. This is also the first of my Make 9 2025. It's kind of cheating because like right now it's still 2024, but I would say that we're close enough to where I can start on it. And I have a lot of really exciting things planned for 2025. So we're starting simple with a pattern that I've done before, and that should go relatively quickly. And then we're on to the next one. All right, it's Sunday, January 4th at 4:00 p.m. and I am really close to being done with the Oslo hat. I worked on it a ton while watching Titanic with my dog, and that was like an all-day experience. And I've been taking it everywhere. Like my wife and I have gone to these coffee shops, or last night like we were at this pizza place and I was working on it before we got our food. Really, I always feel like, because I've made this pattern like I said several times, like after you knit down the brim, the rest of it goes really quickly, because I don't love this step where you have to knit that down, just because I'm trying to be really careful to not skip a stitch so that then it ends up kind of twisted and it's like a 1-to-1 ratio. So that goes really slowly. And so after that, it just goes really quickly. One thing I've definitely noticed is my dog, his white fur shows up very prevalent on this. I don't really feel like that's going to be an issue at the end, because, I mean, I'm not going to be like putting my dog on my head. It's just because I'm knitting it in my lap and like he's also in my lap. So I think that should be fine. The way that it does the decreases is like repeat steps 1 and 2 until there's this many stitches, which I prefer to, I'm just really perfectionistic about everything. So I wrote out like a list of like, this is exactly what the rows are going to look like for my chosen size. And this is how it's going to decrease the numbers. I also kind of find myself wondering when it says repeat this 9 more times, if it's including the time that you did it the first time or not. So because of that, I just did the math to see like if the decreases take away 8 stitches, then, you know, what's the correct number that I should do. It's nice starting the year off on one that's like very quick. So it feels like, okay, I'm starting to already make progress through my Make 9, even though a lot of the ones on there that I have are really intricate, like color work or the Dagmar jacket by Petite Knit, and other things that are going to take a lot longer. Yeah, like I said, hopefully today I'm about to finish this up. We're having like a winter storm right now. So once I'm done saving this video to my computer to just knit on the couch and watch the snow and enjoy the rest of this Sunday, because we go back to school tomorrow. So. All right, today is Monday, January 6th at 1:49 p.m. and I just finished the Oslo hat by Petite Knit. Today technically was a snow day, but it was our teacher work day, so that kind of sucks because I needed to actually get in to the school and, you know, do a few last minute things before the semester starts. But I mean, anyway, instead I finished this hat and slid all around Indiana trying to find somewhere that sold snow shovels. One thing that I'll mention that I adapted with the pattern, because I've made this several times now, is instead of doing SKPO, I did an SSK for the decreases to make them look a little bit more like even, I guess, like less obtrusive. And I also prefer doing the SSK. There's a lot of you who probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But yeah, ultimately, I'm super happy with the color, you know, the fit of it. I knew exactly how that was going to go since I've done it so many times. As I mentioned, this is the first of my 2025 Make 9, so I'm excited to get on to the next one, and thank you guys so much for watching.